Yeah, man. There's a lot of things that goes unnoticed in this world. And it's about time for America to listen up. Listen to the underground and listen to what's happening, y'all. Let's go.
Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never got the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated.
Live for the spirits, stand by the souls. I cannot describe it, emotions I withhold. It's written in the scroll, yet always left untold. Step away in my shoes and see my pain unfold. As we step into this life, we're told to play a role. Kids fighting wars, the world is getting cold. I begin to think this free will thing has spiraled out control. So as I stand above it, all my position be exposed. These wars we fighting in the government's blind spot. Try to stop the war, but I cannot. Army behind me, trying to get one shot. What they did to Patrick, I never forgot. Took his life, he never had a chance. Took a look into the barrel when he glanced. Put it down as game related, you wouldn't understand. As the second verse begins, travel deeper into my circumstance.
Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Hated.
Now as I continue to tell you what I'm going through, connecting to the song with your headphones glued. Have you ever lost somebody in your crew? Half your life the cemetery's your only view. Just remember that they think about you too, and let it motivate you to stay true in what you do. Yeah, me too, I've lost a few. Missed a lot as we grew, you ain't got a clue. Yet we go into this life always unenlightened, that we could lose our best friend tonight, and we still go to war for whatever reason we is fighting. Not even thinking if our reason is right, and yet when it's over, we mourn at the death. Yet sometimes to rest in peace might be best. Heading towards the pearly gates and the heavenly nest, where we'll never have to think what'll happen next.
Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Hated.
If you haven't agreed with me yet, this my last chance. Just think about it before you advance. I can't make you listen, but try, yes I can. Us soldiers like me, not a military man, just trying to tell the world about his plan and let his overall dream expand. Try to fight the war with a voice in your hands. After a while you're on the street with change written on a can. But as you travel across the land, tell the story about the wars again and again, till someone listens in, helps you take a stand. And when you get your chance, take command. Otherwise all your work is worthless. Make the world recognize your service. Give it a purpose up in the churches, then live loud, make sure America's heard it.
Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never trade it. I guess Wall Street never heard the latest. The wars in these streets was underestimated. Hated.
Amazing grace at its greatest. Soldiers behind me, I would never